My friends, hello and welcome to episode 160 of Dub Life. I've got all this stuff around me. As you saw in last episode, it was piled up. We've been doing lots of work around the house, got a lot of stuff done over the last 4 or 5 days. It is a Wednesday today, several days after the last episode ended. And we're going to do not the Orlando episode in this one. What we're going to do is we're going to open figures. In 2 days, we're going to go see Ghostbusters with Victoria and the girls and whatever else we may do. Plus, I'll show you around some more of the updates we did, kind of the final look at the garage with the arcade in there now and the new kind of craft room, toy picture room, guest room, etc. But it is Wednesday morning. I'm about to go to kickboxing. In fact, I only have just a few minutes, but I want to go ahead and start this video and get it going. So the first thing I want to show you, I picked up these Air Jordan 13, I think these are 13 lows. These were called the Singles Day. They were in stock actually for a couple hours. And they kind of glow in the dark, have a neonish color. I haven't been buying as many Jordans recently, just here and there selective. But Jordan lows, I need more of, especially not Jordan 1 lows, because I like to wear lows, you know, shorts and such. And I really like these. I like the glow-in-the-dark effect. I think they'll be fun to wear. Like, for instance, when we just went to Howl-O-Scream, they'd have been fun for that. So we picked those up. A little feet heat. People have been asking for some feet heat videos. There you go. Jordan 13. I have picked up Kaiyah, some Jordan 1s recently. Kind of an alternate Chicago colorway. Natalie's got a couple Dunk Highs recently. But I've not been buying as many. There hasn't been as many that have interested me. I have so many that has to interest me. Then the other big arrival is this amiibo. Well, all this is big arrivals. But this amiibo set, the Metroid Dread Samus and EMMI amiibo set. I'm through the first kind of world of Metroid Dreads. Really fun, really hard. And these will help a lot. So I wanted to go ahead and get these open so I can start using them. They've been sitting on the table waiting for me to say, hey, look at this. Well, now, hey, look at this. We'll rip this thing open. And the suit that Samus is wearing in this game, I think is especially cool. The white and blue. And the EMMI, they're a great character. A wizard! Poopy! They're a great character design, but they are terrifying when they arrive. There's the Samus. Let's see if I can get this EMMI. Yeah, I know, wizard. There's the EMMI. Emmy. I don't know if that's specifically how it's pronounced. I just spell it. Of course, yes, wizard, yes. See, I'll put that closer where you can see the design. And you see how much bigger the EMMI is. Hurry up, wizard. Retires. Yes, thank you. We still collect amiibo. We still have almost every amiibo. We don't have the Monster Hunter amiibo. I don't think we have the Dark Souls, the single amiibo from that. Most of the others we have. There's a few we're missing, so we still collect them. Excited to use these in the game. Then we have these two statues, the Gollum Iron Studios and the Shockwave PCS Collectibles. We'll open those up a little bit later. And we're going to open up this NYCC Kaioken Goku, as well as that effect. My Gokus are down here. Also, my quarter scale turtles are still right here on the floor where we left them. I got to do some stuff in a different area, get that MCU Legends set up, shelf set up so that I have room for them. We'll probably do that in this episode. But then the big thing, the thing you haven't seen yet, this box right here, if you remember back to, I don't know what episode it would be, 30 episodes ago, 40 episodes ago, but when we went to South Carolina Comic-Con with David and Natalie and Kaiyah, and I dropped off a bunch of comics to get graded with CBCS. They have finally arrived in November. I think that was late March or early April. 7 or 8 months, took a long time, but here they are. And we're going to open these, and I don't have time right now, but when we get back, we're going to open definitely these statues, this Goku and this, maybe some rest of this stuff in this portion of the video. By the end of this video, all of this is getting opened and put in its new home so that as we go away to Orlando and get ready for Thanksgiving and all that, we don't have a pile of stuff adding up. But for now, I got to get ready to go kickboxing. Show you this again. I don't know that it's changed any since I showed you last episode, but all cleaned up, all organized. I do have my Surface Pro 7? I don't remember. Bought it last year during the pandemic. Have my Surface in here now so that if reference images are needed or whatever, it's there. But this is all good and clean. So I think that's the end of the updates for this room. You can see in here, everything's cleaned up. Natalie's working on some Christmas gifts there that she has. So the arcade's no longer in here. We moved the detolf that was there over there. Have a nice little corner for the detolfs. Also, that's where the Christmas tree can go. So it looks good. It looks good in here, nice and clean. We're getting everything straightened up. We still have to put the light and sound in that Stranger Things Lego set. That's why it's sitting out there. And the flowers to build. But that's all stuff that's kind of in flight. I have this new Ghost Strawberry Bubblicious pre-workout that I'm drinking right now. It is wonderful. Walking out in the garage, show you the update here. Everything's where it needs to be, plugged in, set up. We got the stools built, got all the signage up, everything's plugged in, diorama, tool set, other arcades. Christmas decorations and that kind of stuff obviously is out of the attic because we're getting ready to set it up. Then you can see the workout area with the bike, kickboxing bag. That's got to go in the storage. A medicine ball, dumbbells, supplements, and garbage stuff. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. All right, off to kickboxing I go. In the car, on the way to kickboxing. This will be my 40th kickboxing class in 31 days. Most of those in person. I've done, I think, 4 in my garage. I have the kickboxing bag in my garage for when I need to do like a 2 a day, or sometimes the kickboxing school is closed because they're doing martial arts competitions or whatever, like other things. And then they're not open on Sundays or Saturday evenings. So if I need to get a workout those days, I'll do it at home in the garage. But most of them I've done in person. My goal is to get 44 in 44 days. I hope to finish that here Friday. And then I wanted to do my 44 sit-ups or crunches, push-ups, and squats morning and afternoon or night. I've been successful with that every single day so far. Not that many days left. And then go to Planet Fitness and get the gym in 2 times a week. I've done that successfully every time. I'll get my second one this week tomorrow. Then my stretch goal is 6 5Ks, which I had done none going into this week, but I've done 3 this week. Monday I did just a regular one, not terribly intense. It was in between my 2 kickboxing workouts, so I did a 3 a day Monday. I ran it outside. Then Tuesday, I did it at the gym on the treadmill, where the first 1.5 miles I did as like just a casual, not casual, but a jog, slow jog to warm up. And then the second half I did as sprint intervals, where I'd run like almost 5 miles an hour and then over 6 miles an hour. And then every minute I'd alternate back and forth, and I'd keep going up 1/10 of a mile. So I did that. And then this morning I got up and did a sunrise 5K walk. Walked about a under 16-minute mile pace. So pretty aggressive walk for me. And I did that this morning. So 3 of the 6 5K done. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a 5K on the elliptical. I can't just run 6 straight 5Ks and do all this kickboxing and everything. I'll fall apart. Already am feeling it. So I'll probably do a 5K on the elliptical tomorrow, and then I'll have 2 left to do. Then my final goal, if I was able to get everything else done, would be to try to run 1 10K, which I've certainly done several times in my life, but along with everything else, that's asking a lot. So we'll see if I get that. If I get that, it would probably happen maybe the day after Thanksgiving, kind of as a, let me work off all this gravy situation. But I'm doing good. I'm pleased with the effort that I'm putting in, working hard and feeling good about it. So I am almost at kickboxing this morning. So let me go get it done, and then we'll talk to you after. Ooh, that was a good one. Right at a 60-minute session. I burned 713 calories, I think my Apple Watch said, in that session. My average, probably around 600. I have gotten as high as, I think once I got over 1,000 in a 60-minute session. Really high end is usually in the 900s. and that takes a lot. It depends on the type of workout we're doing. But if we have a lot of like HIIT style, cardio style, lots of burpees and whatever, that type of stuff, it goes higher in versus a lot of like squats and push-ups, and you know, your heart rate doesn't quite climb as high. And I try to do a good job of regulating my heart rate, where when we're resting, I try real hard to bring it down. And then when we're going to bring it up, a lot of that I learned in the running over the last 2 years. But it was a good workout. I am very tired. It's my 40th kickboxing in 31 days, I think it is. 3 straight 5Ks. And I got kickboxing again tonight. Well, I'm going to go home. I got some ab work to do. I got to get ready for work. And I'm probably going to go ahead and open some of the stuff, like the statues and figures, rather than me unboxing it on camera. I'm a little bit pressed for time today, and I want to get this stuff opened today. So I may open it and then have it on the table and show you everything, rather than you watch me open it. So you don't just feel me finicking with it and the wizard going off over and over again. I'm tired. I'm going to go home and get a little recovery drink, get some ab work in, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Here's actually a good look of the garage from the outside of the house, which I haven't shown you that angle. You can get the whole look at it. You see there's room for a car inside, and really nice, and lots of wall space up there. I hadn't shown you that, so I thought I'd show you. Look, there's me. Oh, package. Realizing it probably didn't make the most sense talking about squats and stuff, kickboxing. So the way a kickboxing session works is the first like 15 minutes, you do a warm-up, 15 to 20, which is whatever, right? So it may be a HIIT workout, it may be core workout, it may be lots of running and cardio. And then the rest, after you stretch, is the kickboxing round. So I think it's 6 or 7 4-minute rounds or something like that. Something like that. And so that part has a factor about how many calories you burn at the beginning. Then the rounds themselves, whether they're focused on like quick speed, or power, or if there's a lot of like jump kicks, like some things I've only been able to start doing the last couple months, like switch kicks and what I call a scissor kick, because this is what Booker T called it, like the scissor kick where he jumps with one leg then switches and kicks in the air, and like jumping side kicks where you land facing the other way. Some of that stuff, and don't get it wrong, I'm not pretty, but I can do it. It's certainly not like flawless looking, but I used to could not even do it. Shoot, for 10 years I probably didn't even jump, period. At all, anywhere in life. So I'm happy with that. Depending on how much of that is how your calories spike. I probably put my screenshot of my calorie spike in the earlier clips. You can kind of see the way it goes. All right, anyway, now talk to you in a bit. All right, friends, several hours later, taking a shower, done several hours of work, and we're back. We got some things open. So the way we'll go through this is I'll open some things, I'll have them on the table, I'll get their parts and pieces set up. Then I'll bring the camera down, give you a closer look, and then we'll reset and go again. And then I'll show you where I put them on their displays. And then we'll reset and go again. So right now I have the PCS Shockwave Transformers. This is just called like classic scale. Again, incredible, the cell shading. I'll give you a close-up. He has one alternate piece. He has this gripping, or this hand that has his cannon in it. And then he has this hand that almost looks like a trigger hand, but it's like maybe. I'll see when I put it on him. I haven't put it on. I'll alternate the statues on the close-up. Then the Iron Studios Gollum, which is just incredible. 1/10 scale Gollum, and he's looking at his reflection in the pool. It's where he's, Gollum and Smeagol are talking to each other. Really good. It has a completely alternate Gollum that looks up at you. Again, I'll give you the close-ups of those. I think those both are just wonderful. So then I have this was like 2019 convention exclusive effect. This is kind of for the Ultra Instinct Goku that we'll put him on down there. That is, so the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku that I'm now got in Walmart, and then that effect. Those are the only 2 of these Dragon Ball things that I've repurchased. I'm trying not to repurchase things I've sold. Everything else is a new release. So I have this, the NYCC Super Saiyan God Kaioken Goku, which I love. He's got the tattered clothes, kind of like, I don't remember what that version of Goku was, but it's from when he fights Frieza, I believe, the first time he's about to go Super Saiyan. The translucent blue hair, similar to the Super Saiyan God that was the SDCC. And then the very special thing is the aura effect that has both the red and the blue for the Kaioken and the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So I think the only version of Goku that I'm missing that they've released is Super Saiyan 3. That just is right now being re-released. I missed the pre-order for that, and it seems to be very difficult to find, unfortunately. So if any of you have an extra, let me know, because I don't think it's that expensive of a figure, but they're selling for too much in the aftermarket. And then also like the Warrior Goku or whatever that's old, where he has the ripped shirt and the ripped pants, even though that's just another kind of standard version. So of his forms, I think the SS3 is the only one that they've released that I have. I don't think they've made an SS2 unless it's just a different hairpiece on the Super Saiyan one. So those are great. And then from Super 7, the Thundercats figures, we've got Jaga, who's got a bendy wire, soft goods cape. And then he has a molded cape. He comes with 2 alternate heads. So this head is kind of showing the teeth. This is a closed mouth head, and then he has a no helmet on head. He's got a extended Sword of Omens, and then the short Sword of Omens. A couple hands, and then this, that's from one specific scene where he has like the fireball in his hand, but I don't remember what it is, but I think it's just from one scene. I think it's cool though. I'm gonna display him that way. Then we got Captain Cracker. And this is one of the things I love about what Super 7s do with the Turtles and the Thundercats. They always, in every wave, have one weird one. And this is an especially weird figure. I don't remember Captain Cracker. I don't know how obscure it is. That's a closed mouth. This is an alternate head where he looks like he's having his tushy touched. He's a little surprised. He's got a sword, like a cutlass, and a dagger, and a wrench, several hands, and then 2 different birds that look like they'll sit on his shoulder, an open wing and a closed wing. He's cool. And then the star of this wave is the Slythe, who is very Rankin Bass style, looks like an ogre from my old Hobbit, my Hobbit. He's beefy. His box was like double the thickness of a normal Super 7 box. He has an alternate faceplate. He has a few weapons, a couple axes, kind of a mace, I guess that's called, and alternate hands. And these are all wonderful. These are all wonderful. First new Super 7 Thundercats I've got in a while. I'll get them displayed the way I want to display them. Bring the camera down and show you. Don't mind the quarter scale turtles on the ground. We'll deal with those later in the episode. So there's the close-up on the SSGSS Kaioken Goku. You see the aura effect's cool, and then there's the Ultra Instinct. We'll put them down there, and I'll show you in a minute. We'll come back to the statues. Let's look at the Super 7. Jaga, got that effect in his hand, and the smaller Sword of Omens, the Slythe, the star of the show. Big, beefy. Look how beefy he is. He's great. And Captain Cracker, and that's the way I'll display them. Then these are the ways that I'm gonna display these statues. Just look at the sound wave. That cell shading is just incredible. And then the alternate hand. I'll put up the alternates in a minute. So with this golem, you see how, let's see if I can get up in there and show you. It's kind of hard. I don't want to. There you go. See his face? And he's looking at his reflection. Look how cool that is. And then there's the alternate where he's looking up. Let me change out the statue pieces and show you those. The alternate hand on Shockwave, his only alternate piece. And you see it's just kind of a roar versus the blaster. And then there's Gollum where he looks up at you instead of looking down into the reflection. Let me get these guys in their permanent homes. Here we are in the foyer. So you got a cave troll from Iron Studios. These are all my Iron Studios Lord of the Rings. And then I put the Gollum down here in front of Gandalf and by a NECA Gollum snow globe. Then over here, this Ezekiel statue is now here. And then we have our PCS Transformers, Optimus Prime, Grimlock, Soundwave, and Shockwave. My Thundercats up here. Again, this is Wave 3. No Chitara because she had QC issues, and Wave 2 isn't here yet. This shelf, my Super 7 shelf, is going to have to get rearranged. I'm going to have to take the diorama down, unfortunately, so I have room, as I think the next wave of Turtles is soon, and the next wave of Thundercats is soon. But there they are. I just got them up there temporarily. I'm going to need this space for something else, but they're starting to look good together. Finally, we've got Saiyan Raised on Earth base form Goku, Kaioken Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku, Goku at the dinner table. Our parade of Gokus. Obviously, I need to straighten that up a little bit, but that's how it'll look. Now, I got to open some more. 6 scale time, maybe some other things. Here we go. Start a little differently here with the 6 scale because there's a lot and it's going to be hard to show. I want to show some close-ups. Here's Morgan from The Walking Dead. He has a staff, sniper rifle, pistol, knife, hands. There's the King, Ezekiel from Walking Dead. These are all 3-0 except for the Legolas. He's got his cloak, machine gun, his staff that pulls out and has the blade, pistol, hands. I think both of those head sculpts are really, really nice. Look at that Ezekiel. That's excellent. Season 8 Arya. She's got her cloak, which is really nice with the fur. She's got these that I don't remember. Maybe she trained with these when getting ready to fight walkers. But she has Needle. Needle comes out, of course, I think. Yeah, comes out. And then she has the cat's paw blade that she uses in the big moment at the end. We got Jamie. This is season 7 Jamie. He's got his blade. A belt and a tunic and a sword. I'm about to put that on him. That may be a little frustrating. Tormund. Let me show you Arya. Not a great likeness there. Not horrible, not great. Jamie's pretty good. Tormund is excellent with the beard. Nice clothing with the heavy clothes, blades and such. And then this Legolas, this is a deluxe. It's the newest release from Asmus Toys. Look at 10 arrows, blades, bow, and then this humongous diorama. Humongous. So I'm going to have to do some rearranging, I think, because that's where my Asmus Lord of the Rings stuff is. And then I have that guy up there. And then the rest, let me show you, live in this, what is now craft room up here. And I think I'm going to have to do some rearranging. I don't know how, but I think I'm going to have to do some rearranging. Maybe what I need to do is rearrange some of this Marvel stuff, relocate it to other areas to free up space up there, to move that Lord of the Rings stuff in there. I don't know. We're going to try to figure it out, though. Let me get these guys in the way I'm going to display them, and I'll set the camera here and show you, and then we'll build this Legolas diorama. Morgan, got him holding his staff. He has a place for his knife and his pistol, and I have his sniper rifle up over him. Ezekiel, I have him holding his cane and pulling out his blade. I have his machine gun behind him. I think he has a place for his pistol as well. Arya has holsters for Needle and for the cat's paw blade, so I have her holding like this separated, that weapon. Jamie, I put all his stuff on him, put his belt on him, put his cloak on him, both his swords, his knife. And then Tormund, I have him with the big axe and a lot of detail there. So I can get the Walking Dead guys in there. Pretty easy, plenty of space there. Game of Thrones, I may have to figure out how to rearrange because I want Tormund to be back there with Brienne, Jamie. You see there's the original Jamie and Arya, the Starks. Let me get them up there and I'll show you. Pretty simple here with the Walking Dead. I left the shelves the same and I just put Morgan and Ezekiel there in front of Daryl and Merle. Left that the same. I saw there's a Maggie coming. And there may be 1 or 2 others coming that I have on pre-order. I don't remember. Same with the Game of Thrones. I can't remember what I have on pre-order and what I don't. There's the Starks up there. They need to make a Sansa. The Lannisters. Then I rearranged the Daenerys. So that's the newer, like season 5, limited edition Daenerys. That's the original Daenerys. There you see the original Jaime Lannister. And come down here to the bottom. Much improved Jaime Lannister, season 7. I've got Arya down here with the Hound, because Arya and the Hound were a fun thing, even though it was a different Arya. I suppose I could switch those two. Maybe I'll do that. And then here I've got the Night King and a White Walker. And I've got Jamie and Tormund and Brienne because of that love triangle. I think that's fun. There you go. Put that Arya with the Hound and put this Arya up here. That's the Season 8 or Season 7 Jon Snow. I have more of those black stands that I use for the 3-0 figures. I need to get out of storage. But I have some more of those. All right, now let's move to this contraption. Figure out what we're going to do here. I think I have an answer. I can move this Baby Yoda, and that porg can just sit somewhere there. I can move that Baby Yoda and put the big sideshow quarter-scale Iron Man statue there. Or potentially the statue that's up on top. That's Captain America and Iron Man. I can put another one of the statues right here. And then put the Baby Yoda there. And then that'll free up space up above the Lord of the Rings. See, it's these guys up there. If I can get those two statues downstairs, I can put the Vision beside Thor. Then I can have all the Lord of the Rings up here. I gotta get step stool. Let me move these guys out of the way. Swoop swap. I figured this statue makes the most sense here. Similar scale to all the 10th scale Iron Studio stuff. And that's a Kaiyah Hulk vs. Hulkbuster. So you got a Cap versus Iron Man Civil War. I don't remember the company that made that, but I really like that statue. So that looks good. I got the quarter scale NECA Turtles all on the table here. I'm gonna go over them because if you've never seen these, they are incredible. And I think they're being re-released, at least some of them. They are just amazing. They just take up a lot of space. And there's the Toon Raft. The Toon Donnie is out. I'll have it from Big Bad Toy Store at some point. I'll show you where those are going to live. Hey, fishies. They will live in here once I get the Legends display put up there. Hopefully all of that can fit on that shelf. And the quarter scale can go down there. If not, we're going to do some other rearranging, but we'll figure that out when we get there. And then Baby Yoda beside the Cave Troll, and then the Sideshow quarter scale Iron Man Mark 42. One of my favorite suits, was my favorite suit at the time I bought it. I like the 47 more, the Spider-Man one, the silver one, but I like that suit a lot. And an advantage, because I have it where I can reach it, it actually has a light up feature that I don't ever get to use. So that's a nice bonus. So I think that's good. I think it's good. So we got to get these guys and move them into this room, and hopefully some combination of that and up there along with him, they'll fit. Now this thing feels heavy, so I don't want to put it on the floating shelf. It'll probably sit on the detail. And if I have to, I can move Thor and Vision into that other room. So let's get this guy built first and see where we're at. Okay, it does seem like it has instructions. Legolas, the figure scenes. This is not going to be easy. 2 bolts on the ladder need to be inserted into the hole. All right. I guess that's the back page. Whoopsies. Battle of Helm's Deep, Legolas, head and hair. Blah, blah, blah. Sword, cloak. We'll deal with the figure in a minute. Scenes object. Okay. So it looks like this is a wall. Yeah, this is a floor. Man, that's heavy. A floor with stairs. I assume that just goes in. Yep. Creates this wall piece. So it's building Helm's Deep. The Aragorn piece has a Helm's Deep piece as well, which is why I want to be able to display these a little more securely. And then this is a very big ladder. One side's going to have holes, looks like. Brian doesn't know. Oh, these have the hole. Man. All right. Stone and stone wall. Insert the 2 protrude objects into the ladder sockets on the left and right side. Oh, here we go. Into the ladder sockets. I guess they'll only fit one way. We are learning together, boys and girls. Maybe? I mean, this has a chain attached to it. How the heck does that protrude? I mean, it has a chain. Is that chain not supposed to be there? So, like, it has a little groove right there. Oh, I see. Maybe I do this. I mean, it ain't gonna fit there with that chain in it. Oh. Maybe the chain was just holding them together, because the chain just popped right out. Oh. Maybe these are magnetic. think these are magnetic. Okay. Yeah. I guess this is a... Okay, there's the chain coming down the side. Do I need that chain? This is all very confusing. Doesn't say anything about a chain. It looks like this was maybe magnetic. So, can I get it back in there? Oh, it is definitely magnetic because it just hooked to that thing somehow or another. I don't know. Insert the two protrude objects into the ladder sockets on the left and right side. 2 bolts on the ladder need to be inserted into the outside holes of the wall object. Well, which side is the front? I think I put it in the wrong way. I think this side is the front. Ah. 2 bolts. Well, these guys. All right. So some version of this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with the chain. I don't know that I'm supposed to do anything with this chain. I think I'm taking it off. Let me take this thing off. Because it does have like a little key ring on it that, you know, doesn't necessarily seem like it's a necessary part. Although, how do I get it off? Yeah. I think maybe the chain was just there to hold it together in the packaging. Although it should say, remove key ring and chain from ladder. Maybe I just permanently took off a critical part of the scene that I have no recollection of, but I certainly don't remember a key ring and a chain. I mean, this is like the ladders that the orcs are using, I'm imagining, to climb up. Something like that. All right. So there does seem to be some magnetic items to help these things hold in place. Okay. That. And then that. Some version. There we go. Like that. That thing's going to be heavy. There's just no way that can sit on a floating shelf, I don't believe. Then the fire stand at the base of the stairs. So there you go. That's his diorama. It's quite nice. It's probably the deluxe version. That's what I got for the deluxe version. Sounds like Natalie is coming home. All right, then there's Legolas. He's got a lot of stuff. He's got a nice bow that you can hear the snap would actually fire, I believe. He's got this sword. He's got 10 arrows. 10. And they're nice. They have grooves. Yeah, you could legitimately. I'm not going to shoot it. You 100%. Maybe I will shoot one. Maybe I will shoot one. Let's see. Boom. That definitely works. He's got a sword. Then he has his knives. His dual wielding knives. That's probably how I'm going to have him holding it. And then he has these little pegs that have the handles that could peg into the back of his cloak if he wasn't wielding them. But I'm going to have him wield them. I'm 99% sure of that. Then he has his tunic. I'm not going to have him wearing that at all because this is going to be like a battle scene. Put that away. His belt with his sword. I may not have him that either. I may have him like at the end of the battle with just the daggers and his arrows, whatever arrows remain. I think that's the path I'm going to go down. It is also the path of least resistance. So he has a bunch of hands. This is like a holding a light hand. These are to notch the bow. You can see you can put an arrow in there. It's got the two, like the gap in between the fingers. Fist hand. Fist hand. I guess that's the gripping hand for the sword, I guess. I don't know. He doesn't. All his hands are actually not the same. There's a series of them, and then the hand that he has on them are almost trigger fingers, which may be I don't know exactly. Maybe that's what these are for, the trigger fingers. Maybe. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a good grip hand. See, these are both left hand. I guess he could hold this one. I don't like that. But that's, I don't know. He has some unique hands that are obviously for bows. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have him holding his 2 swords and put his arrows in. And maybe on a stand. Let me get all the Lord of the Rings stuff set up behind me. And we'll catch up. I'm up high. I got the atrocious Gandalf the White by the Rider, Mouth of Sauron. I got the new Galadriel and the new Gandalf there. Then the Legolas and the Aragorn with the Battle of Helm's Deep. And then the Ooh-La-La Arwen and the Death Smock. These are the Arwen and the Legolas and the Galadriel, I think, are the newest. So I have them all up here for the time being. And maybe they'll rearrange, maybe not. But I think it works. So now I need to move those people. Look, there's Natalie. Those Lord of the Ring figures to where these guys were. Because we have all of that to open. This is what we got left to open. The 3 G.I. Joe and the 2 turtles and the turtle blind thing. And all these Lord of the Rings. I think we'll start with the Lord of the Rings so we can get that setup going. Up here, just Goliath now. Okay. Got a considerable amount unboxed here of the Diamond Lord of the Rings figures. And I saved this one to unbox. Let me tell you a story. I eventually would like to have 9 Nazgul, which is doom. They're not cheap. These are like $29.99 retail price. So I looked on Amazon to see if they had any pre-owned or returns. They did have a Nazgul that was a return, and it was like $10 off. So I ordered that one. And of course it's a fig swap, but it's a Build-A-Figure swap. So the Sauron piece wasn't in it. But everything else was complete, which is fine for me because I just wanted the Nazgul anyway. And then I told you about the SDCC set and how cool the packaging was, I think last episode before, and I didn't want to open it. So I did the same thing. I bought an Amazon return of that packaging that I can open. So I can have one in the box and one open. I hear Kaiyah. And so we're going to open this one together to see if it got fig swapped. And it's like a Marvel Legends in there. Something like that. I'm playing with Lord of the Rings figures.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. What are you doing? Chores in it. So I finally can build the Sauron because I have all the pieces. Oh, I did look. There is, what do I have left? Asmus Gollum. That's the only Asmus figure I have on pre-order. For Harry Potter, there's Star Ace McGonagall with like a big desk. And I think the Star Ace Gringotts Goblin is shipping. Walking Dead, there is an updated Rick. Like full like police. Yeah, it's like the police outfit Rick. Because that Rick is in his like, once the walkers have happened with a hat. And then Carol. And then Maggie is about to go up for pre-order. For Game of Thrones, there's a Sansa. I knew there was a Sansa. I don't know why I forgot about that. And Jorah. Those are all the pre-orders I think that currently exist on the 6-scale lines that I still collect. All right, so I got 2 Nazgul here. I got 4 of the Moria Orcs Goblins. I feel like when I pre-ordered these, when they first showed them off long ago, there were more than one alternate head for these goblins, because there's only one alternate head. But I honestly, I'd like to have more. I like to army build the goblins. I got Frodo, Aragorn, and 2 Nazgul, and 4 of the goblins. And it builds Sauron. And the nice thing, the army builders, the goblins, the Sauron Build-A-Figure piece is his mace, which is nice. You don't have like a million legs. You just get more maces, which, you know, this is an accessory you can use with other things. Even though it's iconically Sauron's mace, it can be used for other things. So I like that. And then the next wave is Gandalf and Uruk-hai. They haven't shown if there's a Build-A-Figure in that, and they haven't shown any waves beyond that. I hope this keeps going, because these are nice. I have the Legolas and Gimli already. I also have some cave trolls that I think are Toy Biz or Jax. I don't remember who. So the Nazgul comes with the bottom torso of Sauron. The Frodo comes with the upper torso of Sauron and his cloak. Aragorn came with, what is this? The left arm and leg. And then the Goblin comes with the mace. So the Nazgul, they come with 3 different swords. So they have the kind of rounded, I don't remember, one of these is the Morgul blade, I don't remember. Then they have the sword in the sheath. And then they have, this is the blade that they stab Frodo with. That's a Morgul blade, the little dagger. That's what they come with. Aragorn has his elvish knife. Does that come out of the... Yeah, comes out. I like it that they come with some of their things already on them, so you don't have to attach it. Then his Strider sword, and then he also has the flame for when he's like lighting up the tunnels looking for the ghost army, I think. And then Anduril, his elvish sword, once he's the king. Frodo just comes with Sting. Just Sting. Nothing else. No other accessories. None of these come with alternate hands. I think I'm with Talker Order on this. I don't want 22 alternate hands. And I'd give a good set of accessories, and that's it. I like the G.I. Joe Classified that pretty much everything fits on the figure. I like that. And then the orcs, they come with Sauron's mace, like I said. They come with a helmeted head. It doesn't look like the thing moves. A spear, and then a spear like this. And then this kind of sword thing. So I think the way I'm going to display them is 3 of them with the helmet on, and then 1 of them without the helmet is like the leader. Something like that. And then I'll get this guy. But first, let's build Sauron. Either Gimli or Legolas came with the head. And then the other one came with the opposite side, hand and leg. And that one has the ring on it. Probably can't see. In fact, let me get all the figures set up first, and then we'll talk again. Got them with their pieces that I want, but they're not the easiest to stand, as is often the case with Diamond Select. Not always the easiest to get into poses and pretty rigid, but they look good. Often the case with Diamond. Let's open this first. We'll build Sauron last. So this is the SDCC set, which I believe is Smeagol and like a base, and the invisible Frodo wearing the ring. So the presentation is great with the book. This is it's a 1 of 4,000. I doubt this is number 1. I don't think they're individually numbered. I just think they're numbered. So you cut through all this. And again, I have a second one of these that was not an Amazon return. Well, that's such a nice presentation. Man, now I almost want a third one to display this one like this. And then display one open. That's very cool. That's actually really cool. Maybe the one I'm keeping in the case I'll display like this. I don't know. That's so cool. That is so cool the way it is like that. And they're releasing another Gollum. They won't release an Invisible Frodo, but I don't know that... Do we need an Invisible Frodo? I don't think I'm going to open it. I think I'm going to display it both ways in the box, like that. Because that presents so well and will work the way I want to display this. All right, so let's build this Sauron. So we got a torso that looks like a butt. Let's put his upper torso on. Oh boy, these things are pointy. If you're familiar with Diamond's plastic, you know that they are not the friendliest on the thumbs and palms and hands as you interact with them. It may require a little heat gun situation. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. We may have to do this off camera. There we go. He's gonna be a big old boy. So his upper torso and his lower torso. Again, I hope they make another build of something. I think this is this leg. Not enough Build-A-Figures have where the legs and arms will only fit in one place. A lot of them don't do that. Sometimes Marvel does, sometimes they don't. This is definitely going to have to be one where I'm going to have to use a little hair dryer, I believe. One moment. There we go, all up on their new shelf. You can see how cool that guy is displayed with the bone raft. Invisible Frodo, Gollum, we got Frodo, Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn. Then I've got the sealed one over here. The slipcover that looks like the book. Nazgul, Moria Orc. Those are the Toy Biz trolls. And then look how big that Build-A-Figure Sauron is. Humongous. I like it. Now just a few more things to open. I'll try to get them opened up before we end this part of the video. Let me get them open. Why, NECA? Why does every single piece have to have these stupid ties? And then 92 on the figures. Why? So I got these guys opened up. I can show you. Scarlet only comes with a crossbow. That's it. It's a nice head sculpt. I haven't seen the movie yet still. I think people will like that Scarlet. I think her name is Akiko. There you go. She has like this separated staff and then the staff together, so she'll have an extra accessory. There's a barbecue Cobra Island. Really nice figure here. Comes with that backpack and the hose, the 2 axes and the gun. That's a cool figure. I think we'll save these to open with the comics tomorrow. And we've got the new NECA cartoon stuff. Wingnut and Screw Loose. I mean, look at that butt. He's huge. Huge dude. And he's got a flight stand with him. Now, he was just an accessory in the vintage. Just hands and the big blaster. And then these stickers that I think could go on the diorama. And then the flight stand for him. Then Dirtbag and Ground Chuck. Again, fabulous paint work. The texture on the hair. Got the foot. He has the bull blaster, communicator, hands, then Dirtbag. Again, just fantastic. Shovel, the drill, where you can take his torso off and put it there where it looks like he's burrowing up. Hands, and a gun. Let me get them in their homes. So got the Joes up here. This obviously needs some work. What really needs to happen is take down the wrestlers and create space on those 2 shelves. So I just put the movie, Akiko, and Scarlet up here. You see I've got all 5 of the movie figures in the front. I got Barbecue over there with the Flamin' Money from Destro. And then the same thing, I've got to rearrange some stuff here. I probably got to take down my duplicate Triceratons, my duplicate Foot Soldiers, because I don't have any room for these 4 guys. So they're just up here with the Super 7 stuff for now. But I need to go about my day. No more playing with toys. Tomorrow we'll open up the box of comics and we'll open up those little capsules to see what's in those from NECA and continue on this episode of Double Life. Kaiyah, do you want to eat cheeseburgers? Yes. Then you need to show a snap kick.
Hi!
All right, that's great, but you have 4 Ninja Masters right there.
Hi.
And they said that's not good enough. They want to see an eclipse.
Okay. Hi!
All right, well, Leonardo, is that good? He said you need to stand right there, and while that's fine, he's the master of the katana. So you're going to have to demonstrate for him how you can use the katana more effectively the way he does.
Oh my gosh, where did you find this?
Or you don't get cheeseburger. Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Donatello, what do you think about that? He said, well, you almost hit me. So that obviously wasn't very good. So he says you've got to wield the bow staff like he has. And not hit things.
I can.
Did you try to hit me in the no-no square? Michelangelo, what do you think about that? Well, he's not at all impressed.
What's happening? No.
Well, Mikey said, if you're going to get cheeseburgers, you got to wield the chucks like he does.
Oh, no.
Wow.
You look so bad.
Wow. Raphael, what do we think? Well, he said that's obvious that you don't know how to wield the ninja's weapons. So he said, why don't you try instead? Since he's certain that if you wield the sai, you will kill yourself. So he said, how about instead you wield a lightsaber and not hit things?
Saber Casino.
All right, I guess you get cheeseburgers. Quick update is the evening. It's actually, you see, 11:23 Wednesday night. and went ahead and got this set up because the quarter scale turtles kept being moved around. I needed to get it set up, so we just went ahead and did all the one of each Marvel Legend MCU character. We opened up the Eternals, and there's still a few I'm missing. I need the M'Baku Build-A-Figure. I know that's one. I don't remember what else. Not many, but I think that's cool. And you can see the quarter scale turtles down there. Slide this the other way, try not to knock everything over. You see they're kind of themed by grouping, like these are the Black Widow ones and S.H.I.E.L.D., and you got Thanos' crew, Thor's crew, and so forth. And there you see those guys. We have the symbiotes up there. I had to put Kaiyah's into the Spider-Verse. They're with them in between My Hero Academia and the symbiotes, because that made sense. So there's probably 5 I need to pick up. Crossbones, Captain America, the MCU Crossbones I know is one. M'Baku Build-A-Figure. There's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. T'Chaka, Mysterio from Spider-Man, the Kree, the Talos, the Kree from Captain Marvel. Not many. Bruce Banner is one. A few others. I had to look. A Peggy Carter, a Heimdall, and the Collector. Some of those are kind of expensive, some of them are not. And then we'll have at least one of every MCU character that's had a character made, and we do have 2 of Thor, because I have regular Thor and Fat Thor. So I have a Hulk Buster and a Hulk, and I'll have a Banner. I have a War Machine and an Iron Patriot because they're different names, but I only have one Iron Man. I don't know, I'm making my own rules. But that way we can enjoy all of these that we watch together. Now, what we're not doing is the Daredevil stuff. Even though some of those are pretty easy to get, that Iron Fist is doomed because you have to get that SDCC Subway set. And I'm not going to pay for that. So that's cool. We need the Ajax from Walmart from the Eternals. But I think it looks good. We're happy with it. All right. Tomorrow, comic books. Next day, lunchtime. And I don't have a lot of time. Very busy day today and tomorrow with work and everything else. But I do want to get these comics and these little Ninja Turtle balls open. I'm not going to open them on camera. I'm going to get them open, put them over here on the stools. Let's see what we got. We'll show you how CBCS packages a whole lot of paper and then significant bubble wrap. So these are certainly packaged quite securely and with insurance. And I tell you what, I don't think I've shown you, like if I step back here and show you the whole office area, let me put the wide lens on, you can see it looks good. It looks good. Got the little gaming area. That's where Kaiyah uses that area sometimes. That's my workspace. Then all of my figures, Natalie's arcade area. I think it looks good. All right, let me get these things open, show them to you. I know there's been a lot of unboxing and showing the way we display things. I hope you enjoyed this video. We try to give this every few months, an update on where things are, where things are at. We try to display things nicely and creatively and have everything on display. I don't like to have stuff tucked away. Even though, like as you've seen, I do have some stuff in a storage unit, but that's duplicates and things I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep collecting or whatever. But I try to show, because a lot of people like to see other ways people display things so they can figure it out. Big stack of comics. Here we go. Let's look at these little knickknacks first. Stickers, kind of movie style stickers. This thing was $10, and you got 9 of these little eggs. A magnet with like the Ninja Turtles movie thing. A TGRI ooze canister keychain. Movie logo eraser. I'm just a sucker. I buy everything NECA Turtles. Why did I buy this? Although this Raphael pin's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Maybe Kaiyah will want that. Maybe Kaiyah will want all of this. Just one of those little bracelets. Maybe you're supposed to give these out at Halloween. This is a patch. And another keychain, I guess. Or maybe for your lanyard. And then shoelaces. So, I mean, is that worth $10? I mean, you probably couldn't buy all this individually for $10. You'd pay a couple bucks for that at a booth or that at a booth. I don't know. But I got it. Anyway, let's move on to the comics. So, all these are comics from my personal collection that I sent to get graded at Greenville Comic-Con almost 8 months ago. Let's see what we got. Avengers number 57. First appearance of Silver Age Vision. Black Widow and Ultron 5 appearance. 3.5. I don't really care that much about the grades. I just wanted to get them preserved so that I can get them probably up on the wall. So if you see here on the sides, they've only gone that high. They can go 4 more rows higher. So 4 comics go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2, 4, 6, 8 more could go on that side. So there's room for 12 up there, and there's 10 comics here. But also, potentially, now that we've rearranged the things in here, there's room there. So I'll talk to Natalie and see what she thinks is better, because there's probably not many more Walking Dead graded comics I'm going to get. There's all my trash. So, Vision, Avengers 57. You can see a lot of first appearances here. A lot of first appearances, just so I could have those preserved. Don't start the game. We've got Captain America number 117. First appearance and origin of the Falcon, Sam Wilson, and Red Wing. So you got a little torn corner right there. Some of these were not in very good condition, but they were the only copies I had. I wanted to get them preserved. What's on the back of this Vision one? We're looking for people who like to draw. All right, next. These two are quite old. X-Men number 12, 1965, only a 0.5. First appearance and origin of the Juggernaut. And you see it's got number 6 written on it. I think that looks better than a 0.6. Is it missing something? Last page missing does not affect story. So incompletes really hurt you. But I think that looks good. It presents well. It's an old book. And then this one, Tales of Suspense 45, 1963. First appearance of Pepper Potts and Happy Hogan. First appearance and origin of Jack Frost. I think that's a cool Iron Man book to own there. Boys, girls, men, women, just if you know 20 people, you can make at least $50 more likely. What is this, selling Christmas cards? So those are kind of the older books, 63, 65. What is this one? Oh, 69, dudes. And then 68. And we'll move to the middle, which is a little bit more modern. 1992, Amazing Spider-Man 361, Carnage Part 1. First full appearance of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy. Venom, cameo and origin retold. I really like the CBCS cases, actually. I actually like this style a lot. This one has a little check, which means it presents better than its grade. You can look up the grade notes and such. Walk the plank, ye salty dog. It's a cool book. Then, New Mutants, number 87 at a 7.5, 1990. First appearance of Cable, Strife, and the Mutant Liberation Front. Red and orange cover variants exist. Pretty famous cover. First appearance of Cable. Strap in for full throttle action. Video games at this time on the back. And then a good one, although I wish it would have came back a little bit higher grade, but still pleased with it. New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. Gideon, Vanessa as Domino, blah, blah, blah. Cover I'm sure most of you know. Again, this is my personal copy, so just happy to get it preserved so I can keep it and enjoy it. Wish it would have come back a little higher, but I'm not going to sell it, so it doesn't matter. Same with this one. What era was that? What was the age? 1991. It's even more recent, 1993. Batman Adventures number 12. First appearance of Harley Quinn in comics. Batgirl, Poison Ivy, Catwoman appearance. Very famous cover. I thought this one was a little higher too, but I don't know. I'm not one to argue. The Death and Life of Superman on the back. What does it say? Full page ad. Oh, there's more notes. Lots of notes on this one. A couple more. Very modern book. Marvel Comics 1000. Come back in a 9.6, 2019. The D23 Expo exclusive. See that? And it is Mickey Mouse on cover, Virgin cover, removed from polybag. This is a really desirable comic and very cool because it's got Mickey Mouse with the Avengers. And it was you had to be at the D23 to get it. I think that's great. And then the last one, Star Wars number 1 and a 9.2, 1977. Adaptation of the Star Wars movie begins. First appearance of Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, R2-D2, C-3PO, and Darth Vader. I like that too. I like that a lot. Oh, Street Ball. Touch. So I'm pleased with those. I'm glad to get them back. I mean, it took forever. I have a lot more to send to get graded. It just takes too long right now, so I'll just leave them in the closet. And, you know, like these, some of them, I'm pleased with a 9.2 on the Star Wars. The 9, I wish that, you know, some of them, you always wish your grade would come back higher. But, again, this is not a resell or an investment, even though some of these are worth decent money. I'm more just preserve the ones I have and keep them and get them up on the wall over there. So I've got a bunch more to send, like the Raphael one shot I want to get graded. It'll be a low grade. I just want to have it preserved. Anyway, I got to get back to work. It's a very, very busy day. So we'll catch up tomorrow, probably either on the way to a workout or around a kickboxing, but definitely when Victoria gets here for Ghostbusters. It's the next day, evening, 6 o'clock after work, another busy work day. I did get kickboxing done this morning, number 43 of 44. This is day 33. So I'm going to finish early. I'm about to head there tonight. The head instructor, his name is Anthony. I'm calling him Thanos right now because I'm going for my final one. And he's going to try to destroy me tonight. So I'm rocking the Tony Stark. And I got a little Iron Man outfit for workout 44. Kickboxing workout 44. I've done more workouts than that, but just kickboxing 44. And then when I get home, quick shower. Victoria, the girls, Ghostbusters it is. Probably wrap up the video tonight, probably. So here I go. Workout 44. Talk to you after. We have completed 44 kickboxings. I got the girls. Victoria, say hot pants. There's Kaiyah, there's Natalie. We're at Jim and Nick's, our favorite stop before the movie for cheesy biscuits, barbecue, and then we're gonna see Ghostbusters. I'm wearing my boo hoodie. Got my workout done. It was hard. I'm proud of myself. I did good. I deserve barbecue. We have cheesy biscuits. Look, there's everybody. Everybody's here now.
You thought it was a picture.
Oh, you thought it was a video?
I thought it was a picture. It is a video.
Were you just smiling?
I was like, posing.
What'd you order?
Soup and salad.
What'd you order, Kaiyah?
Cherry.
I don't know what word she said. What'd you order?
A not so naked potato.
La la. I ordered. What'd you say? Turkey. Like you suddenly had a stroke in the middle of the word.
I think she had a pizza.
Turkey.
It came on my nose.
It went in your nose. The turkey did.
Just came on my nose.
I had turkey. It's gonna be delicious. Mine looks delicious. Mine looks delicious. Oh, there's taters.
So welcome. Yeah.
What's that all over?
Ranch.
Oh. We got a soup and salad. Mm-hmm. I got a big sandwich. You excited for that sandwich? And eggies. I think those are for Mama. I got fries. I'm bad. I got fries. But I didn't get turkey. You want my pickles?
Yes.
Well, have them. Put the pickle in the bun. Now the fun's begun. The Fonzie?
It's a fancy.
Oh, so you did the same to that.
But I did it British.
Where do I get
To
it?
make it fancy.
And that's where I get it from.
Yeah. I ordered pie because I deserve pie. So I'm going to eat this lovely pie. And then we're going to go to the movie. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. Golden tick. Oh, Victoria doing a little sachet. She's excited for Paul Rudd. She hopes he's shirtless, don't you? Yeah. No. Oh. Christmas tree. We're looking for a Ghostbusters poster so we can take a picture. There was one in the front, but it's in Spanish. Maybe we'll have to use the Spanish one. Oh, I've got significant gas. I'm going to get on punishment.
On the way out?
No. Spanish one it is? Come on. Say, I just passed gas.
You did.
No, it's a video. Are we getting you want a candy? A sack of Kit Kat bars. Victoria, don't you like that cookie dough thing? Is that a thing you like?
What? No.
Cookie dough bars? Somebody likes that. I don't know who it is. Are you going to get a peace tea?
They've got gummy there.
Ooh, gummy in it. Encanto, huh? Ghostbusters Afterlife, Dolby Cinema at AMC. This is the same theater we just saw Eternals in.
All right.
Ooh, are you excited, ma'am? Oh, look at your shoes, glowing. I'm just rocking the thong sandals. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know what our seat numbers are. Well, here we go. We're emerging. And shortly, next clip will tell you how we enjoyed Ghostbusters. Rub it! We'll talk to the girls about the movie. I didn't see that they still had that. I thought that it sold out on Thursday. Hold on. Of course, it's 12:30 at night. They have the Ecto 1 popcorn dispenser that looks very cool. Like lights up. But I don't think, there's obviously no one minding the popcorn at 12:30. I want it. I want it. The registers were closed, so they wouldn't let me buy it. They did, but they wouldn't let me buy it because the register's closed. I guess I'm like, I'm not coming back here in the morning. Who am I kidding? That's not a thing that's going to happen. And go to the Airsoft and the Lego store. No, I ain't coming back here in the morning. I got to go kickboxing in the morning. And to wherever else we're doing in the morning. Kaiyah walking like she got a dump. You got to take a dump, Kaiyah? Like you got a dump? Victoria, do you think? You want to take a dump? Oh, I guess we're living in the mall. I'm stuck here.
I've seen that.
Stuck, yeah, that's it.
For a second there, I'm like, oh my god. This could be a fun video.
It's cold outside.
It is cold.
Natalie, did you enjoy the movie?
I did. It was super cute.
Listen, not that any of y'all are ever going to do this,
There's movies before.
but you don't need to go see a movie with Natalie, especially not a kid's movie that has a little bit of scare. You'd have thought we just watched Lucifer himself emerge from the pits of hell in real life right beside her. At one point, she threw gummy bears all over the theater. I couldn't hold her hand anymore because she literally broke my metatarsals. It was Ghostbusters,
There was only one
not
part that was
Children of the Corn.
Once I jumped
Horrible.
a little bit, but other than that, I mean,
And
I was
in this movie,
told you.
it basically goes, I'm going to try to scare you in 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. And then at once, and then it scares you. It doesn't trick you. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. And then she's like, I didn't know that was coming. I'm like, you're a liar. You obviously, everyone knew it was coming.
I jumped up once.
I have never in my entire life encountered. She jumped at the thing that tells you what Dolby Digital like water looks like. Moving around.
I did not.
Like it's just the water showing you the sound effects.
One of the first things I told you when we started dating was don't ever take
She
me
said,
to a
"Don't take
scary
it a whole."
movie.
That ain't it's Ghostbusters.
But that's why not to take me to
You
an actual
jumped
scary
at
movie.
the baby Stay Puft Marshmallow Mans.
seriously,
The baby Yodas.
you waste perfectly good gummy
I don't
bears on that.
Oh, they went everywhere.
The gummy bears weren't that.
At the very end, I actually took gummy bear out of a crack.
Not my crack, the crack of the seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
noted.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
I threw my gummy bears at a very
Nice
scary
people.
scene.
At nice people.
There were
Because
no
Beelzebub had shown up in the theater.
There were no scary scenes though.
There was
And she claims she's a fight.
I don't do jump scare.
A fight.
I don't do
We were flight from the Stay Puft Marshmallow
was not-
babies.
I was throwing gummy
They
bears.
were turned themselves into s'mores, and she's like,
That was
it was adorable.
it was.
That is a spoiler, I guess.
It's on the trailer.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody like the movie?
Yes.
I'm sure Kaiyah very much. Did you,
try?
Cheryl? Weeping. It's very beautiful. We can't talk about it without it being pretty spoilerific, and this episode will come out with it. Only have been out for a few days. But if you like the original Ghostbusters, it's a great tribute.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't know if they'll make another. I mean, I'm sure Sony would like to make another, but they certainly don't have to. Like, this would be a good send-off.
Yeah.
But it's good. You should go see it. Don't go see it with somebody that... whatever that was.
I will say, seeing it with the Dolby Theater sound,
Wonderful.
multiple times, my seat was just vibrating from the sound.
Yeah.
Like, it was really
Only
added.
Zool, and it's like rumbling in your butt cheeks.
Yeah, it was very, very good. The sound was wonderful.
Yeah, the Dolby Theater is the way to see. If you're an
No, it was
AMC,
because we were listening to. It was because we were in a really good theater.
yeah. If you have if you go to AMC, go to the Dolby Digitals because the sound is just
They're really good.
incredible. All right, well, that brings us to the end of this episode of Dub Life. Victoria just got here, and we're already at the end. Next episode may start tomorrow, depending on what we do tomorrow, but it will definitely start Sunday as we're going to SeaWorld for antics and eating, and that's all I have on the agenda, really, is eating. And ride rides, and look at Elmo. La, 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 la.
Elmo's World.
No, Elmo's song.
Elmo's song. I thought it was Elmo's World.
It's Elmo's song. It's the Elmo song. La 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 la. Elmo song.
I always thought it was Elmo's
It's the
World.
Elmo song. Victoria, what is it?
I don't know.
Google it. Ask Jeeves.
Oh, I gotta get my phone out of my pocket.
If you've never known how to ask Jeeves, you're too young. Sometimes you just gotta ask Jeeves.
Elmo song. That's just what I'm looking at.
Just type in Elmo song and press play on YouTube.
Okay.
Just Elmo
I
song.
got one.
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh.
Sound like she wanted something. No, copyright advertisement. You gotta get YouTube Premium. Oh, it's a save. No, that's like triple ad revenue, but not to me. Yes. Yes. Big fun.
What have you done, Elmo?
Oh,
Snuffleupagus.
is it Snuffleupagus?
I think so.
Elmo make his own song. See? Elmo song.
Title? Yeah, I wish I thought of
It's a catchy title. That's the truth. I'm ready to hear it. Yes. Let's hear it. Yeah. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's right. Don't copyright me, YouTube. Oh, look, Elmo song. Well, you know what then? As Elmo would say, la 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 la.
Squeeze.
Squeeze it.
No, that's
We
Wayne's.
just listened to the video.
What's the Wayne's World? Kaiyah, stop.
Kai, say squeeze it.
Squeeze it.
She gonna get on punishment. She could tell punishment's coming. Squeeze it.